wasn't an easy thing to be on the street. It was a tough thing to be on the street.
Robert Dellelo and Joseph Carrera's daring escape from the prison at Bridgewater on Halloween terrified local residents. Trick-or-treating for youngsters in that town was canceled because 2 escaped killers were on the loose. And while shotgun and rifle-toting lawmen pursued the pair with shoot-to-kill orders, Dellelo was in Cambridge listening to a far different kind of pursuit on a police scanner.
There was a situation where there was a 4-year-old kid that was in pajamas and walked away from the house. It was freezing cold out there, and you could hear them, "Come on, guys, let's get going now. This kid, it's cold out there." I mean, you could hear the concern, you know. And when they finally found the kid, "Yeah, we got him, yeah, you know," you was right there rooting with them. You know, and it gave you the sensation that, like, these really ain't bad guys at all. I mean, these guys are doing a tough job. You developed a respect. It was kind of funny that sitting there listening to a scanner, I was developing respect for the police, for the work that they were doing.
Throughout our interview, Dellelo talked about his warm feelings for the ordinary people he met in the streets. Yet when they were caught, police found 2 loaded guns in the house where they were staying, along with masks, handcuffs, and burglary tools.
I had no ID that I had no social security number to work under. If people hadn't gave me money to survive, I would have been compelled to commit a robbery in order to get money to survive with. It was a very scary situation being on the street. If they caught me in the right situation, I'm going to get killed.
Dellelo is 52 with an IQ of 141. He entered prison 31 years ago with a 7th grade education and now has a bachelor's degree in sociology. He said he escaped because of frustration over the lack of programs. So what did he do when he got out?
Some of the things that we've done out there, or I've done out there, was standing on the on the Mass Ave Bridge, looking at the stars and looking at the moon and looking at the Boston skyline. I spent a good half hour just doing that. I was in the aquarium for over 3.5 hours, just going around looking at things.
Like a tourist.
Yeah, I was like a tourist this last time out. But it gave back humanity to me. It gave back senses of feeling that got lost for 31 years.
Dellelo says he knew it was extremely risky for him to go to the aquarium. And while the intensive hunt for him was ongoing far and wide, Dellelo was busy being a tourist in a far different world than the one he left 31 years ago.
In Harvard Square, where the coop is, there's a family, a whole family. Mother, father, daughter, son, and a dog, sleeping in the doorway. You see a woman sitting with a sign saying, "I'm a homeless mother, willing to work for food." This ain't some junkie or some bum. I mean, and that used to really disturb me. I could never keep change in my pocket. I mean, you knew who the guy was that was looking for the muscatel money to make some booze, but you saw these were families. These were people that were hurting. And to see in Harvard Square, the elite walking by.
And you gave what little money you had, you gave it?
Whatever change, I always gave my change away. I could never keep it. When I first saw it, kind of got like a tear in my eye, because it really hurt me. And after, in retrospect, it felt kind of good that I could feel like that again. Because inside the prison, you lose that feeling, you lose that humanity.
Dellelo says during his 24 days of freedom, he rode all the MBTA subway lines from end to end, barely recognizing the city either above or below. His time as a tourist ended abruptly, however, on the night before Thanksgiving. He was sent back to MCI Cedar Junction, where he will do time in 10 Block, one of the toughest units and one of the toughest prisons in the country. If convicted for escape, he will receive on and after time in addition to his life sentence. At Walpole, I'm Ron Golubin, News Center 5.